All right, so staying committed to the channel, as bad as this season is becoming and as hard as these videos are becoming to make, because it's like the whole fucking season's in the tank now. I'll keep putting the videos out. Like I said, at this point, we're going to have to just, think of other things to talk about and look at and, really see where this team is going to be going now from this point on for next year and so forth. And, I spoke about the quarterback they drafted this year in the Cardinal post game a little bit. Maybe if that guy, Jordan Travis, right? Maybe if that guy, if he's able to play a little bit, then maybe you think about, if he's able to play and he's 100% healthy, you think about now putting this guy in and see what this guy can do. That's only if this guy is, because he's recovering from a very bad injury from what it seems like. So make sure he's 110% healthy before you even think about putting him in a game. But get him in. If he can play, put him in. Because that's where we're at now with the season. As far as like a playoff possibility goes, I talked about this in the post game with the Cardinals. I said the Cardinals was a key game. I said they had to beat the Cardinals to go on like this playoff push. Because they can really only lose like one or two more in the last few games, right? I was saying, but they lost to the Cardinals. They didn't just lose; they got blown out and embarrassed. So that kind of ends all of that type of talk. So we got the Colts coming up. We got to do a prediction here. I know I've said this in other videos. I mean, it doesn't really fucking matter at this point. Colts are going to be tough. Colts seem like they're playing good football. Let's see. I didn't really take a good look at what happened this week. Right, so I forgot. The Colts were playing the Bills. So they lost to the Bills, but Buffalo is playing really well at this point. They're 8-2. Buffalo looks like they are having a very good season at this point. 8-2 it's a nice record. But then again, the Chiefs yet to lose. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Buffalo's playing the Chiefs. That is a huge game for Buffalo for the number one seed. If they really want to get to the bowl, I think Buffalo needs the number one seed. So anyway, like I was saying, the Colts, they lost to Buffalo, but they've been playing good this year. They look like they're very solid. I believe Flacco is playing for them now. They're 4-6, and the Jets, 3-7 now. Two teams with losing records, where the Colts. It's a big game for the Colts because they're kind of in the mix still for the playoffs probably. Jets, it just, like I said, if the Jets beat them, like I said, I'm going to try not to fall back into that delusional state of thinking they could make a playoff push at this point. Like I said, they really had to beat the Cardinals to make that somewhat realistic. So prediction, let's see. Jets will be home. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see how many people even go to this game at this point. It's getting to that point, I think. So prediction, listen, with the way it works with this team, you feel like they're going to win this game now because they lost, they got blown out and embarrassed with the Cardinals, but then again, man, this team, they're not playing good football at this point either. So can I see them losing? Yes, easily. Something tells me they're going to win though. So I'm going to say the Jets beat the Colts at home. And, that'll take them to 4-7. And then everybody will start talking about how they still have a chance again for the playoffs. Like I said, for that to happen, now they can only lose one more game out of the last 7 games, including the Colt game. So we'll take one step at a time. Like I said, they would have to win the next 3 easily before you can even think about them losing, a game. To have that 1 game loss leeway that we're talking about here. But, I don't want to sit here and talk about the possible playoff scenario for the Jets at this point. So we'll keep it simple. And like I said, we'll just have to start finding some other shit to talk about. I don't know what else to say at this point. So we'll just keep making these videos because, like I said, I'm committed to the channel. But it's, we'll see. Enjoy the game, I guess. I don't know. Can you even enjoy these games anymore? Not really.